This is number 6. I'm going to give it another coat of the burnt sienna. Before I do that, I'm going to take rosette. I'm going to shade rosette and separate them. So rosette, I'm shading underneath each of them with rosette. And this brush is thirsty. You see, it doesn't move that well. So I'm gonna wet my brush and start all over. Okay, so we are shading where you have that line. That's where you're gonna shade with the rosette. So start with those shadings and I will be right back. So we are shading underneath each of the lines with rosette. So everywhere that you have a line, you can put rosette. This section in the back is gonna take pebbles and put pebbles in there. Put pebbles in here. So let's take a liner with orange flame and highlight some of these. You need to put some of the coral shell. So orange flame plus coral shell and highlight some. They're only like let's highlight only two, these two in here, and then the ones in the back you're gonna tint with sienna brown. Sienna brown, and then you need to tint the ones in the front with cinnamon drop. Cinnamon drop in the front and sienna brown on the back. Let's take orange flame, the ones in the middle, easier for you. Do not worry about the lines and put these colors where they need to be, and then we can put back the lines with a liner. So it is lighter in the middle and it gets more into the red in that area. Okay, so let's take rosette and line again with rosette. and lining with rosette. Okay, mint tan. Section on the back. Let's put mint tan in there. And we can highlight that with mint tan plus sand. Also mint tan plus sand, you can highlight this section. Mint tan, chocolate plus mint tan on the back. Mint tan plus sand. You can go all the way to sand on that section. Let's take some of that coral shell plus forgot orange flame. In there and in here in the back. Now put some of that color in there. Now these ones in the back, they are more toward the rosette, so let's take rosette and reshade, and we're gonna reshade underneath. This is rosette. Gonna shade in there. Burnt sienna. It's burnt sienna. There have to be, they are less orangey. They're less orangey. So let's take the cinnamon drop with the raw sienna and the mint tan. Cinnamon drop, raw sienna, and mint tan. Let's do a tiny bit of the sand. So raw sienna, cinnamon drop, mint tan, and sand, and we're gonna make we're gonna highlight these with this color that is more into the red and less. Gonna take a tiny bit of more of sand and make it even lighter. And make some of the edges lighter. Oops. Make some of the edges lighter. See, dirty, that same color, I'm gonna add a tiny bit of pebbles. Not cleaning my brush, that same mixture, I'm gonna add pebbles. Make it dirty, darker, and I'm gonna put it in some of the tips. Oops. A few. We can take this color. Let me take a tiny bit from the and put it a tiny bit in here. Okay, let's see. Oops, I shouldn't have cleaned that because that was a perfect color to put on the tail. So let's go back to where we had it. Still have some of that mixture in my palette, and I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna use a different brush for that, a smaller one, so that it doesn't have that much water. Water in this type of painting is an enemy. So I'm gonna take that, make sure that we just did with a smaller brush. Have to let this dry so that I can put more color. In the meantime, let's continue with the hairs that we have to add. No, there's not that much left for the bird. I didn't want I wanted the background to be cooler, and I wanted him to be warmer. So that's why the background was very bright, but since he's warmer, he stands out more. So I'm gonna take a liner, and I'm gonna start bringing these hairs in here. Before that mixture dries from my palette, I want to add it a tiny bit more in here. Tiny bit more. Okay, and also in here. And again in here. And I'm going to work on that before I put the hairs. I want it's bothering me, that tail, so working on the tail. And this is rosette, then it has a let's put Mississippi mud, or no, pebbles. Start with pebbles, and I think I'm gonna go with to Mississippi mud. My paints are getting dry, but we're almost done in here. Okay, so I'm gonna float Mississippi mud on the outside edge, and then I'm gonna take burnt sienna with a liner. Gonna put burnt sienna in there, and rosette. Let's put dark brown, in here. Let's clean the brush. Okay, need to see this closer. This is dark brown. And in here. And rosette. Rosette. Rosette in here. Let's bring some of the oyster beige plus mint tan. Okay, we need to put some more of the orange flame, and we'll be done. Oops, that was not orange flame. I did a boo-boo. Was not looking. Picked the wrong color. Orange flame. Okay, so we are gonna go back to the sand plus mint tan. Tiny bit of water to make our liners flow, and we are bringing some of these to the top in here. Okay, sometimes we're gonna take some of the honey brown, sometimes we just take sand and make them lighter with sand. Let's take some of the banana cream. Take some of that mint tanning here. That's honey brown. Banana cream. Let's try to light. Banana cream. My water is dirty, so my banana cream is not coming that that bright. So when you have dirty water, sometimes it helps. Sometimes you can take some of the orange. Oops, that was too much. Sometimes some of the orange flame and put some orange in there too. Now in there, you have to have lighter hairs of the oyster beige in here. And in the back in here. But I'm gonna put some pebbles because you have to build it up. Almost done. So pebbles. Pebbles plus oyster beige first. And I think I'm gonna go in here with cream. I mean sand. It looks like sand to me in the picture. Again, the sand with my dirty water, it helps muting the color. I remember there was an artist I used to say that she's no longer with us, but she said that she will not clean her dirty water because that gives character to your painting. So it is good when you're trying to make the colors less bright because it's blending with the dirtiness of the water. It was banana cream. Okay, and there's one more thing that I have not told you that I like to do sometimes with my birds. I'm going to tell you with this one. Sometimes you can take, for example, let's take burnt sienna, a float of burnt sienna, and sometimes you can make shade in between of some of the tiny bit. Let's take a tiny bit of chocolate with that burnt sienna, and you can shade in between some of the feathers, and that's gonna make it prettier, like that. Take a tiny bit of the rosette and do the same in here. Maybe soft black. Like that. So sometimes if you do that, sometimes it helps make it more realistic. And I have to fix that black section. I just noticed that. Let's put a tiny bit of this chocolate in the backing here. And I'm gonna fix the black. Let's fix that black and I think we're gonna be done. You can continue, but you're gonna be here forever because it's like, you know, you never know where to stop with the hairs. But you have to stop sometime. I'm putting a tiny bit of highlight in there with the sand. This is sand. Okay, sand plus mint tan. Feel like there's a hole in there, so I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of that in there. Okay, so what we were gonna do is fix the black. Let's take black and make it hairy in there. Not everything, because you need to see different colors in there. I think that's enough. And gonna call it done. And now I'm gonna play with the background. Going to dry my piece completely with a blower. Oh, maybe I want to put some in that dark section in there. So let's take some of the sand plus the burnt sienna and start building this in here. Let's put some of the honey brown. Let's use a number 4, and let's bring some honey brown. And you start seeing sections that you have not seen. And the brand doesn't want to come out of the bottle. I hate when this happens. It doesn't want to come from the bottle, and then when you put it, it comes in a big lump. And then you waste your paint. So I'm gonna take a number 4 with honey brown. Then I'm gonna put some of the sand plus the honey brown. And I'm gonna pick up a liner and put more sand. I need to put some more of the banana cream, because it does have some banana cream in there. Banana cream and the other color that we were using, which is golden straw. So golden straw first. Then banana cream. This looks too light for that area. And we're gonna tint that. So you can tint that with a tiny bit of honey brown. And I think we're gonna be calling it done. So now we're gonna find the stencils and work with the stencils. We're gonna dry. We're gonna put a one coat of the glazing and let me see what is the name of that medium. Glazing medium. So we're gonna put a coat of glazing medium to protect it, and then we're going to put the stamps. We are ready for the next stage with is that we're going to put the stencil, and we're going to put it with modeling paste. And I wanted to bring some of the other colors that we have in the bird. So I want to put it, I'm going to put a lighter version of the Mississippi mud. So I'm going to combine Mississippi mud plus pebble and do the lettering with that color. And we'll be right back. I'm going to mix the modeling paste with these two colors to make this. Okay, I had some modeling paste that I used on a previous project that I saved, and I'm going to now apply. I'm going to probably take a tape. And I'm going to protect places that I don't want the modeling paste to go in. So because this stencil has other things that I don't want to have, I have a hair in there. Oh. My stencil, did it move? Okay, make sure that your stencil is straight. I'm just taking a hair from here. That's my hair. Okay, hair, go away. Okay, he doesn't want to go away. Okay, come on. Okay, so I'm covering places that where I don't want the modeling paste to go to. Just in case. This also will help it go. Okay, I don't think I have to put any more, because I'm not going to put it there. So now I'm going to take this and put it like that. I'm saving because I was able to reuse it, so I'm saving all this good stuff so I can have more for another project. Make sure it is okay. I think it's good now. Okay, I hope it's good now. So I'm going to remove this, and voila, we have that. And I noticed that it is in some place where I didn't want to, so right away I'm going to clean that. Oops, and I see that some places are not good, so I'm gonna take the time to clean it very good. Okay, I was able to clean it, and it is, I should have made it darker than this. So if you want to, instead of doing it this color, you can make it the Mississippi mud instead of adding some of the pebbles. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is when it's dry, I can take some metallic luster and I can paint some. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna paint it with metallic luster when it's done. I'm gonna wait until this is completely dry before I start putting the leaves. So the leaves, I'm gonna leave them for tomorrow so I can wait completely one day so that that is dry and I don't damage it. Okay, I'm gonna play with some metallic luster on this label. So this is, and you do not have to do this step. You can use just the colors from the bird. Instead of this color, you can use a darker color. So soft black or Mississippi mud. But I want to play with the metallic luster, and I'm gonna put orange flame, and I want to put also the copper kettle. And what I do is that I activated them with water. And I'm gonna put the copper kettle too in there. So I'm just going to play with the metallic lusters, and that's the copper kettle. And I want to also try the red. This one is radiant red. So I'm putting those three on this leaf. Seems to be very dark, this one. So let me go back to the orange and the yellow. And land those in there. And now the yellow. Where's the yellow? That was the orange. Rose gold was the yellow. No, that was not the yellow. I think it was Gold Rush. Gold Rush was the yellow. Gonna put let's see what I did. So I just put those three colors in there, the orange, the red, and the gold. Then on the remainder, I'm just gonna check the ice espresso, how it looks before I put it. Okay, so this one is the ice espresso. And I'm just going to lightly put a coat of this color on top. It's gonna darken my letters, and it's gonna also give it a tiny bit of shine. So that's what I'm gonna do with these letters. And I will be right back. Okay, so I put the ice espresso, and now I want to bring, first I'm gonna put a tiny bit of this ice espresso also on this end, and then I want to take the other colors also and put here and there some of the colors in the letters. For example, the orange here and there, tints of color. Okay, that was the orange, and now I'm gonna also do the same with the red. The only thing is that I'm gonna mix the orange with the red so that it is more like a red orange. Instead of a red orange. Then I want to make it a tiny bit like that. Okay, I think that's enough for that. And now I'm gonna let this dry. And I'm gonna put now the leaves. I want to probably put a tiny bit of the espresso around that leaf so that it shows better than what is blending with the background. So probably on the edges. Okay, so in that. Okay, I think now it looks better. So now these are the other leaves that I'm gonna use, but I'm gonna try first. I'm gonna test it on in here, and I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna do, and we'll be right back.